All right, now it's recording. Cool. I can't see myself necessarily. All right. Hey, welcome to industrialization, 1870-ish to the 1900s. I'm Rob Pittman, and I'll let this man introduce himself.
I'm Sam Lormer.
Where are you from, Sam?
I'm from Springville, Iowa, but I'm currently enrolled at Wartburg College, and I am student teaching here in Charles City.
Amen. So this is his first time up in front of the camera, so cut him some slack. Central question, go for it.
All right, so the central question that we're going to be able to answer by the end of this unit is, how did the Industrial Revolution help the growth of the country? And some examples of that are cheaper priced goods and the connectedness of the nation.
Here's something I'll add to it. Does the industrialization spur the immigration, or does the immigration that happens later spur the industrialization? I do not know. So we got the expansion of industry. To expand industry, we got to have the raw resources for it. So first off, one thing you got to have is oil. But the second is you got to have steel. You mine it, it's iron. You do this thing called the Bessemer process, which is where you blow hot air into it and then it becomes steel. Write this in your notes. Steel is the building block of the Industrial Revolution. Sam's going to tell us about the rest of the technologies.
All right, and some other technologies that came throughout the Industrial Revolution. So we already spoke on the Bessemer process, but then we harnessed electricity. And when harnessing electricity, this gave factories the ability to set up anywhere they liked, not just next to power sources, so like a river or something. The light bulb, which gave the power to extend the day, and so this extended the workday for people. The typewriter and telephone, which helped greatly change office work, as well as provide office jobs for women, which is something that was new at the time.
Absolutely. All of these parts of industry, they help speed the pace of business. If you got electricity and light bulbs, can you work your factory 24 hours a day? Amen, you can do that. If I got the typewriter and the telephone, can I send a missive, a directive to my factory in a different part of the country, in the different part of the state? I totally can. All right. Now, it's not on there yet, but it'll be on there by a certain amount of time, or it's going to be on Google Classroom. There's 3 questions, and you are going to have a Google discussion, a Google question sheet, where you guys are going to have to answer those questions that Mr. Lormer is going to check. He's going to go over the questions right now for you.
All right, so the questions are: what was a major factor in the rise of industrialization? How did the various technologies of the area help shape the nation? And for this, use one of the examples and then explained how it changed things. And then, what do you think was the most important technology? And then give us an explanation why you feel that way.
Do your best on your answers, and we'll just see what you have, man. Learning is a process.